Hi, today I want to talk about deadlines. I'm just gonna talk out of my own experience and let's see how this goes. So I've noticed as an entrepreneur who doesn't work like a regular 9 to 5, I always like work for like 2 months and then take 2 months off just to like create businesses, make social connections, uh, read books, learn, maybe go to some rave, uh, but only like one. And usually, after I work for like 2 months, it's basically like a physical labor job, like a hard one. You'll work like 12 hours a day. But after like a couple of months, you have the freedom to live basically whenever you want, what whenever. That word is interesting. Uh, Wherever you want, and you can eat whatever you want, and you can pick just any city, like, because the wages are like so different in random countries. And if you like go to a country where like the wages are like fucking massive for even like the simplest jobs, like Iceland. Iceland is a beautiful example. I came back from there like 2 months ago. Beautiful example. So, and just go to a country where it doesn't cost a lot of to live, like Lithuania, because basically you can get a flat for like 600 euros and just live in the middle of the city. So, yeah, just take a couple of months off. That's my strategy at least. And the main point I was making that deadlines. For example, if I take 2 months off, and I'm not really sure where I'm gonna go, what are my plans for like the next season of work. I I I I, I just do a lot of shit. Like, don't get me wrong, like the first couple of weeks, no matter how hard you try, personally, I cannot focus. Like, I can work, sure, but it needs like momentum. Because like for 2 weeks, it doesn't matter if I work or if I don't work, the momentum starts to build up after like 2 to 3 weeks of like nothing. I could work, but like I'm gonna generate like 30% of the results, and my mind is fucked up from the work because you're basically fucking dreaming about work because you work like a lot when you're in the work season, physical labor job at least. And after 3 weeks, like the real entrepreneurial journey begins because you start making stuff, you start thinking the way entrepreneurs think, that you need freedom because when you work you don't think. It doesn't matter how hard you try, you don't think because your mind is obsessed with the work in hand. It can be a simple job, still you're doing it 12 hours a day, you're fucked. You're being fucking trained to be a monkey, like doing tasks. One, two, one, two, one, two. Like, it takes me like on average like 3 weeks to get into the mode of like thinking clear. And most people like, how many hours do most people get off work? 2 days? Christmas 3 days in a row? And they drink and they don't think for that period. And if they don't think, they basically get no rest because your mind is constantly like immersed in like the work. And once you like drink or smoke, you just get lost and your mind doesn't know what to do. And the point I'm making that if you get stuck in the loop of work, like physical labor work, for like, for example, you have no plan, you work there 10 years, chances are you're fucked because you have like an addiction to work. You don't know anything else. And for me, every couple of months, it takes on average like 3 weeks. Imagine if you work like 10 years, you would need like half a year off to understand what freedom is. You have worked like for 10 years. Your mind is fucked. So my recommendation is, no matter how much your money have, just if you have the ability, just quit your fucking job and do nothing for 2 weeks. No, don't consume shit. Um, just fucking blank. Lay in the bed, think, 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 think about your past actions. Why did you do this? Uh, don't stress what you're going to do afterwards. Just relax. Let your mind go through the emotions, what you're feeling, what you feel when you say, do intentional living. There's like a quote I have somewhere. It says, live in a state of meditation. Question every action. Every action is on autopilot right now. You don't even like realize, but like days go past, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you don't even fucking notice them because you're like a robot. Fucking automation everywhere. Your goal is to wake up, go to work, get back from work, sleep, and repeat again until the weekend comes. Then you do some crazy shit, and then you go back to work. And you're like automation. But like when you have actual time to think, you don't need to do many things. You just need to do everything with intention. You're making your cup of coffee like in 2 minutes every morning. You don't even realize. You don't even like taste the coffee. You forget it. Like it goes like this. Now next time when you have like time, just breathe, look around, and see the stuff that's around you. Make your cup of coffee like 10 minutes. Like every move should be gentle. Understand where your feet are going to land. What muscles are you going to use? How you're breathing. Cool if someone like comes in and you have a person, like realize your emotions. What did you feel like when the person enters the room? Is there like a bad aura about them or good aura? Do you see their face? Are they happy? Are they sad? Just be fucking aware where your eyes are looking. What smells do you smell? How is your coffee? Like be super aware and like spend 10 minutes. Like the goal is to live in this state as much as you can, because when you control how you react to situations, the situations just are like a reflection of your life, or of your like inner life. So if you're calm in the mind, you're calm, you're just calm. I guess. Okay, thanks for listening. I hope it made sense. Ciao.